Here with the man of the hour himself, Wade Harrison.
Yes, what's up, man?
How are you today?
Not too bad.
So, as we're about to get into it, what's your number one piece of advice for somebody on their PFD of the Ocoee?
Okay, number one piece of advice for PFD, keep rolling.
Keep rolling, okay.
If you flip, don't get discouraged if you miss one roll. Keep rolling. Depends on your roll. If you got a good roll, keep rolling. And just try to stay in the deep water lines. Try to angle for the deep stuff. Stay away from the shallow. It gets real shallow out here, by the way. That's my number one piece of advice.
All right, well, sick. Let's get it.
Yeah.
If you're here, you probably know who Wade Harrison is already. But for the uninformed, Wade Harrison is a guru when it comes to all things whitewater. He is the guy for any information on whitewater gear. And if you're lucky enough, he's the guy who will be your first interviewee and guide on the Ocoee. Now, you just have to be lucky enough or skilled enough not to swim in front of him.
So Wade, what was your first time on the Ocoee like?
Terrifying. I actually put in right there my first time ever. Swam 3 times before staging Eddy and hiked back to my car. That's how bad it was.
You just called it for the day?
I called it quits. No roll, no direction, by myself, no idea where I was at. It was terrifying and miserable. I think I was ready to sell the kayak after that. I was like, I'm done. I quit. Up and get another paddle.
Okay. Oh, sick. So Wade,
What was your question?
how often do you burn through paddles?
Not very often. That one's 4 years old.
Okay.
And it's my beater cramming rocks paddle. Always never use your good paddles. Like now you're gonna see me drastically pull my play boating back. But out here on the Ocoee, get you a paddle like that one.
Yeah.
Because you will break them.
Gotcha.
You're just gonna jam it in a rock, bend it. I jammed it in a rock out in Colorado and flexed it, and I think I cracked it, finished it out right now.
Oh, sick.
But I never play boat with beaters. But it's balanced, right?
Wade, what's the worst experience you've seen happen on Broken Nose?
There's been some beat downs in there. It's so shallow and it's those vert ledges.
Yeah.
It just beats you to death. It just beats you in there really hard. But I mean, as far as, yeah, luckily I've been finding it. I've never swam out of it, but I've had some whole time in there, that's for sure.
Gotcha.
I swim out about that.
I've seen your video, and you were, I think one of your first trips down here.
Yeah, well, so I
And you were in a, you were in a, I was like, you were in a spud boat.
Dude, I showed up.
Yeah, Jared's video. Everybody go watch Jared's video. That's the worst I've ever seen.
I'm gonna get in. Okay.
Oh, so close.
I'm not good, so.
That's a good one.
Try it. I don't know.
I'll do that on the river a lot of times. Use eddies like that to turn me while I'm paddling downriver.
Yeah.
Get used to kind of using stuff like that. Even in a creek boat, you'll be paddling down and you can't see over a ledge. just come down and hit something into a front surf and just kind of like, then you can scout it momentarily.
Sick. So Wade, what would you say the highlight of your career has been so far?
The highlight, I don't know, not getting injured. How about that? staying relatively uninjured. I would consider that a win.
What would you say your goal still is for the sport?
What my what?
What your goal is still for the sport?
Just kind of like build the sport through YouTube and like get more of the stoke out there and put out information on boats. That's my entertainment. That's what gets me fired up now. Racing. I like racing.
What do you think the most important trick for side surfing is, or getting in and out of holes?
Getting in and out of home.
We can break up this interview, guys.
It's different. In a free boat, you want to load the front or back.
Yeah.
If you want to go front or back, or kind of blast up the side. In play boats, in slicey boats, you can cartwheel out or sub yourself out. Like, see, if you were stuck in a bad hole like that, you would want to face downstream, then two big fatty backstrokes, lean back, boom, blast you out of there.
Really?
If you just sit like this, you'll be there forever.
So, considering you're the hero for most people, who was your hero when you first started?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I don't really, I mean, I knew a lot of people. Jeff West was one that kind of like helped me out the most on the Ocoee. But there was just like random people back in the day, EJ, but I never met them. You know, you just see them out, but you didn't know them. But I would say Jeff West out here, taught me more than anything. I learned a lot just by watching him.
So Wade, in your career, what's been the biggest hurdle?
Biggest hurdle? Probably just kind of like getting cleaner forward strokes. That's been always hard. I just, when I started doing racing, I found out how poor my forward strokes were. So I put a lot of emphasis on like getting vert power forward strokes. Getting that clean and consistent was really hard.
What would you say the biggest tip you have for people with their forward stroke is?
Just try to like paddle longboats every chance you get. Creek boats, even on the Ocoee, paddle them way more, because I think you get complacent paddling play boats all the time, and I don't think they help your paddling a lot.
Hey, come over here.
Oh, P4?
So Wade, what's your record for number of Eddies caught on this rapid?
Oh, I've caught them all. I think that.
All 99?
Well, I think that's more like. It doesn't literally have 99.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's just
So
kind
now
of
what do we do?
they just call it 99 Eddies for whatever reason. I don't know how many's in it. There's probably close to like.
I caught 100 yesterday. So Wade, what would you say your vision for this sport is? And I mean that as a community.
Oh man, just more kind of downriver freestyle, having fun. Just kind of like stuff like this, I think is where it needs to be. Ocoee more downriver freestyle. I don't think you need to run the biggest, hardest rapids to have fun. The best thing you can do is just go in and plug the damn thing and go for a loop. Just like go right in and plug your bow as deep as you can. Screw it, see what happens.
Yeah.
You will go up and over.
Okay.
Whether on purpose or whether you like it or not, it flips the creek boat pretty good.
Talking about Boogeyman?
Now I'm trying to get him to go for a loop. I've looped a nomad here. You can, right there, right where he's at.
Okay.
Go in and just plug it really fast. Just paddle like your life depends on it, and then shove your heels down. Like plug when you feel your bow go in, push your heels down, and you'll go vert.
You don't get this advice in the club, Anthony. Make it happen. Make some magic. Loop the alpha.
So what's your biggest piece of advice for beginners like me?
Man, just keep charging. Just keep come to rivers like the Ocoee, Nantahala, and try harder lines like you're doing. Get into holes. Just get work. Keep rolling up. Just keep trying harder lines. Then when you'll develop your skills on runs like this to be better when Class 5 does present itself.
Entire river.
On here,
Yes.
man, probably Broken Nose. Broken Nose is one of my favorites because there's so much to do at Broken Nose. Eddy and out, ferries, 360s, cartwheels, loops. It's got to be the best rapid for me out here. Yeah.
What would you say about this?
Yeah, so Witch's Hole was actually one of the first surf waves I've ever side surfed. I had an old Dagger transition, and I remember my buddy Scott was like, get in there. I didn't even know how to roll. I just got in, I was terrified. But I got in and surfed it, best feeling ever.
Yeah! Has that feeling stayed since?
Yeah, oh, for sure. I still get excited when I surf a wave.
With my main camera dead and the day almost over, the only thing left to do was enjoy the waves and feel the stoke before it was all gone.
Ocoee is your favorite river in this region?
In this region, oh man, no.
Oh,
Definitely
really?
not. No, there's too much other good stuff. We're too close to Chattanooga. Chattanooga has North Chick, Kane, Richland, Henderson. You can't compare it, no.
Okay.
But as far as like just banging out laps, having a good time, definitely the Ocoee.
Really? Okay. Do you have any last words before we get out of here for the day?
Good day, man. Good day.
Thanks, man.
You killed it.